Hello Taurus, this is your reading for the week of June 2nd through June 8th. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. This is for this particular week for the purpose of like what's going on with the planets. However, whenever the messages resonate for you is when they resonate for you. It could be past, present, or future energy or a mixture of all three. Let's go ahead and get into it. Mercury's in Gemini, Venus is in Taurus until June 8th. Mars is in Cancer until July 1st. Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune is in Pisces. It retrogrades June 20th. Jupiter is retrograde in Sag. Saturn is retrograde in Capricorn. Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. Chiron is in Aries. It retrogrades on June 8th. It represents deep wounds, spirituality, transformation, the alchemistic nature of our lives and ourselves. We're going to be dealing with some deep healing, deep self-realization. We're going to want to deal with things quickly and efficiently. There's going to be some deep healing and resolutions taking place. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. If you don't know how to check your placement, there's a link in the description showing you how to do so. I'm sorry, I'm getting some chips. I haven't eaten yet. Forgive me. All right. Four shuffles. It's a relationship spread for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. The left side is you. The right side is your person. However, it can flip-flop. Sometimes the left side is your person. The right side is you. Sometimes the whole reading is you because it's talking about the relationship you have with yourself. One more shuffle. All right. Top part is mental energy. Middle is emotional energy or heart space. The bottom is the behavior. This is the overall theme of the reading, and this is the relationship situation. We'll clarify the whole spread, give you advice, and look at the likely outcome as well. Overall situation involves emotionally withdrawing from something that is no longer fulfilling. I feel like this is something that you kind of are procrastinating with or having a hard time doing it because this is what happened, y'all. I did my little meditation, my little prayer, whatever. Was getting ready to do the reading, and I said, let me just, I don't know, I opened something on my phone. Next thing you know, I'm scrolling on Instagram for forever. And then I was like, okay, let me do this reading. Then I opened them chips. And I was like, okay, let me snack on these chips for a little bit. Then I put them down. I was like, dang, but I still want some more chips. So I feel like you are procrastinating because I was in that procrastinating energy because at first I was like, all right, let's get this over with. I know it needs to be done. Let's go ahead and do it. But when it came down to doing it, it was a struggle. So I feel like that is similar to what you're experiencing with withdrawing from this situation. It could be that you're abandoning a relationship or a situation and it's weighing on you. It's very hard for you to go ahead and make that departure or it was hard for you to make the decision to depart, or you're in the process of departing and it's a struggle right now. Situation involves think selfishness. Maybe somebody is being excessively selfish or being irresponsible with their time, energy, effort, or money. Unloyal. Being self-centered. The relationship situation involves either someone being self-centered or untrustworthy. Putting their money before the relationship. Being greedy. Wanting more than they're giving. Lacking imagination or empathy. Could also represent dealing with debt or financial, issues, overspending, financial imbalances. Is Capricorn energy. Could also be Taurus or Virgo. Could also be emotional spending. A little retail therapy. In your mental space, we have the Emperor in the reverse. There's somebody abusing power, somebody who is a bully. This is Aries energy. This doesn't be you. This could be how you're thinking of someone, or you could be having thoughts of being in this energy, like vindictive thoughts or mean thoughts, like, oh, I want to treat this, you know how like somebody did you wrong, so you want to get back at them, so you want to kind of be a bully, or you want to be cold or repress your emotions. This represents feelings or emotions being repressed, or an abuse of power, a lack of emotion, being inflexible or controlling, also being rigid, stubborn, cold, being a bully, being mean. You could be thinking about being mean to someone who is being greedy or withholding something from you or whatever they did to you. Think about being mean, being cold in return, abusing the power that you have and using it for wrong. Could also be a boss, like abusing power in the workplace. In the emotional space, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. This is loss, destruction. Like you failed to back away from a situation and it led to loss. Or emotionally, let's see, you're releasing your pride, accepting defeat, or learning to abandon self-pity, not feeling sorry for yourself, moving on towards a fresh start, maybe reluctantly, but still moving on. This represents humiliation and being bullied. I feel like somebody did something to you, you felt bullied and you want to be a bully back. That's what I get from this, Taurus. Like you feel wrong by someone and you were thinking about doing wrong back to them, but I think instead you're just, emotionally, you're just like abandoning, like you're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're just ready to move on, release the conflict and the humiliation, and you're just like, you realize it's a fight more about the ego than the truth, and it's like you realize that fighting back and being a bully back is just, it's not going to lead to anything. It's not going to benefit anyone, so you're just going to withdraw. So there's success is delayed. There's a lack of stability or foundation here with the 4 of Wands in the reverse. This could also mean that there's a lack of growth. There's a lack of happiness, or it's on hold. The vibe is still okay. It's positive, but it's less consistent on your path to success. It's like this situation just kind of like knock the pep out of your stride a little bit. It just, maybe you were fine. You were in the Emperor, in the upright at first, and now it's causing you to be a little bit out of your element. It's causing you some imbalance, so that's why you're just, withdrawing from it. And the mental space or intellectual space of your person, we have the Magician in the reverse. This is about someone being like a con artist or being a trickster, being manipulative, being indecisive. Could also represent feeling drained, being mentally drained maybe. But I think this person is probably just kind of like a con artist, like a trickster, misleading, misinforming. This represents creative blocks and plans, creativity, and travel. But I think this person was just misleading. They're indecisive, and they probably were misleading you. And I think that's that bullying energy. And you're trying to emotionally withdraw, but part of you wants to like be a bully towards this person. But they're misleading you because they're indecisive. This person doesn't know what they want to manifest. Their creative block. There's some type of creative block, or there's also like an abuse of power with this. It's like not knowing what to do, so you're just kind of doing any old thing. It's also lacking commitment, failure to follow through. It could represent a cheater, but for me, it's just like somebody who is kind of conniving, like manipulative and misleading, or not necessarily like in an evil way, but just like manipulates things to their pleasure. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to make this situation work for me until I can figure out what I really want. Kind of like somebody who keeps you at arm's length until they decide whether they want to push you away or they want to bring you in closer. So I'm going to just keep you close enough. That's what I get, that type of manipulation here. And that you feel bullied by that. Emotionally, I feel like they're ready to take a new approach in love. Maybe they're ready to start again. Maybe they're ready to end this manipulative behavior. With the 5 of Cups, it represents taking a new approach or rebuilding a relationship or a situation. like refilling those cups, you know, those cups that you lost. It's a new chance, rebuilding our relationships or family relationships, healing wounds. It's a recovery period of fulfilling any emotional loss. Maybe they're coming out of this indecision. We'll clarify the whole spread and we'll see. Their behavior, still acting indecisive. This is, I think this is Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, specifically Scorpio. This is Moon in Libra, Aquarius, Libra, I'm sorry, Aries, Leo, Sag over here. Still indecisive, or maybe they're coming out of indecision. I don't know. Maybe their behavior is going to reflect them coming out of indecision. It's caution. I don't know. This also represents procrastination. Maybe this person is procrastinating. It appears that they're procrastinating anyway. Their behavior involves procrastinating or being blind to the facts, not seeing a situation in its entirety, or not choosing not to see a situation in its entirety. Being cautious. You could view this person, they could be feeling like, I don't know, I feel like maybe this person is just really indecisive and they're coming off like a liar because they're kind of misleading you because they don't really know what they want. And you may be thinking they're a liar. You feel bullied by this energy. You feel, or maybe you're taking it personally. You see that there's a lack of progress, or I don't know. Let's dig deeper. Let's clarify the whole spread. 2 more shuffles. Maybe you think this person is procrastinating. You could possibly see that this person is misleading you, and that's why you want to walk away. Three of Cups. Could be a third-party situation you're walking away from. You could be moving on to happier times with the Three of Cups. You could be withdrawing from a situation that is unfulfilling, moving on to something that is more fulfilling, celebrating life, or trying to celebrate life, trying to be involved in harmonious partnerships and friendships. Or you could have found out about a third-party situation and decided to withdraw. It could be many things here. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is being extremely selfish and just self-centered, in a very, very inconsiderate way is what I'm getting. Only thinking about themselves, not thinking about anybody else. That's a relationship situation. That's a major imbalance. Whoever's on this side, you feel bullied by that. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Emperor. It's really pissing you off. It's really, you really want to be, you're thinking about being a bitch to this person. I don't know if you are, but some of you are probably like, I really get a feminine energy from here too. Like, you want to like give this person a piece of your mind. You want to like, you probably want to cuss them out. You probably just want to treat them how you feel like you're being treated. This is a jealous energy, drama queen. Like, you want to raise hell is what I get from this. You want to raise hell because you know that this person cares about you. You know that you hold some type of power in their life, because the Emperor is divine masculine energy. So even if it's a female, this is major arcana energy. You hold a major place or a major position in this person's place, life, heart, something. You have some type of power there, or they have some type of power over you as well. But I feel like you want to raise hell. You just want, simply put, you want to raise hell. A lot of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Specifically Aries, especially with the Emperor here. This is somebody who is vengeful, malicious, a drama queen. This is, I think you want to raise hell. You want to like kind of go in and fuck up whatever they got going on, because you felt so played by this energy. You felt so misled and bullied by their behavior. We have the King of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Swords in the reverse. The King of Swords is usually someone who makes strong-willed decisions, who is very clear and level-headed, very logical. But in the reverse, this is someone who is moody, rude, angry, destructive, and the head is ruling over the heart, feeling oppressed. But I think you're coming out of that feeling sorry for yourself. I get like a victim mentality with this, kind of like throwing tantrums, and I feel like you're coming out of that, and that was some type of emotional conflict for you. I really feel like this is just internal. Like maybe this situation is triggering you, and you're thinking about all of this energy that is being displayed, but you're not acting on it. Because I feel like it's all internal. I feel like it's all suppressed. Like deep down inside, I want to cut up, but I'm chilling. That's what I get from this. Then with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse. So there's lack of progress here. No effort, no energy or time being put towards this success, and that's why it's on delay. There is a great potential for success and happiness and stability and foundation here. But for whatever reason, there's no potential. I mean, there's no effort being put towards it or into it. Maybe there's a lack of faith. It also represents disappointment. You could be disappointed that this situation isn't coming as quick as you wanted it to. It can also represent a materialistic attitude. This person may be very materialistic. You could be very materialistic and not paying too much attention to your intellectual or emotional state of being. Then we have the Five of Cups with the Five of Cups is twice on this side. This person is going through a lot. They're dealing with a lot of emotions or a lot of they're probably dealing with a lot of healing. I think this loss, whatever loss they've experienced, whatever heartbreak or sorrow they've experienced is probably threw off their creative focus and caused them to be in this indecisive state of mind and cause this misleading energy. They had some old wounds possibly that they needed to deal with, emotional loneliness as well as what's represented with the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. It could be fear of loss or fear of losing a job or a relationship or something that's throwing off their creative focus, causing them to be or act indecisively or be indecisive. Then we have the Five of Cups. I think they're getting over this, but they're also in the we have the Hermit card in reverse. So this is about exclusion, isolation, loneliness, fear of being alone. I think they do have fear of being alone. There's fear of losing a relationship, fear of being alone. It's like they really just don't know what the hell they want to do. This can represent distractions, stubbornness as well. Forced solitude, being pushed out of work or relationship. I think this person, you could probably be the one walking away from this person, and like they're indecisive, so you're making the decision for them, and it's making you probably want to raise hell and just really cut a fool, but you may just be making a quiet exit and walking away and celebrating life instead of cutting a fool and raising hell and cussing them out and being a drama queen or drama king. Instead of being a drama king or drama queen, you're just leaving and just moving on to more happy, fulfilling, thriving relationships and situations. I feel like there probably was potential here, but the effort is not being given. This person has a fear of being alone. They also have a fear of losing this relationship or this connection, but they're being indecisive and they're almost like being extremely stubborn with dealing with. Some of them are probably coming out of this like wanting to rebuild, coming out of this loss and heartbreak and sorrow energy. Some of them are refusing to deal with it in their heart space, and that's what's keeping them blocked from manifesting what they want. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This person is imbalanced internally, and it's causing, again, they appear to be imbalanced, and they're not making any decisions. They're confused. They don't know what to do with their time, energy, or effort. They lack focus, completely lacking focus. This is inconsistent action. They could be making some, like I said, they could be making some bad decisions with money. Pentacles for me is also time, energy, and effort. We got Capricorn energy all over the board. One of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, because Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So, I mean, this person is completely imbalanced, unfocused. They're having a hard time making decisions because they don't know they're not addressing anything directly. They're refusing, they're being stubborn with addressing things and getting clarity for themselves, so that's why everything else is imbalanced. But I feel like you just are taking this personally, and it feels like bullying to you, but this person is just all over the place. Let's get 2 more shuffles and 3 cards of advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Six of Pentacles, Judgment, and 3 of Wands. All right. Six of Pentacles is about stepping into the natural flow and abundance of life, like equal give and take situations. The custodian of resources in philanthropy. Generously offer life your best and deliver a worthwhile vision. It's about putting out your best, putting out what you want to receive, and I think that's why you're keeping your shit together, Taurus. I think you are just not allowing it to, not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, because I think you do feel really deeply hurt by this situation, or it's taking a toll on you emotionally. But I think you're just gonna choose to withdraw and put your energy into celebrating life, happiness, parties, going out, having fun. You could be drinking, so watch that. Don't just be overindulgent. But I feel like this is just you putting yourself in harmonious situations to maybe take your mind off of it, or just hanging out, having fun, being around loving friends, being around harmonious people or situations, and just celebrating and enjoying life, like counting your blessings and just taking advantage of all the good things or good situations or people in your life. And we have Judgment. There's an awakening, a rebirth happening, a fresh start maybe. Could be a second chance. So with the Judgment here, we have heeding the call of your higher purpose, a resurrection, a rebirth of a person, a new personality. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Be the visionary you were made to be. So I think you are forgiving yourself from putting yourself in this position, or something like you're forgiving yourself. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're realizing the actions the actions you took to get yourself in this situation, or the mistakes you made to get you here. And this person too, I feel like this goes both ways. And you're just gonna move on. You're gonna, deal with anything, internalize. How do I want to say this? Internally analyze your own actions and your own part in this, and then you'll ditch what doesn't work and keep what is working, and then you'll just kind of like learn your lesson and move on. You won't have to go through this whole drama queen shit. And maybe that's how you used to behave, like you would throw a tantrum or not give up, keep fighting for something when you already saw the red flags, you already saw that it wasn't gonna work out or whatever. Maybe this is just you, this is your rebirth. Like this is a lesson here to see if you've mastered this lesson, and there's going to be a rebirth within your personality and within the way you deal with situations like this or people like this. Then we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about taking actions towards your dreams, your goals, your desires. Grasp the opportunity, putting your plan into motion, giving the idea space to breathe and find its own path. Noticing an opportunity when it presents itself and taking it. And just putting your plans into motion, like being clear about what you want, and when you see the opportunity, seizing the opportunity. Pretty self-explanatory. That's your advice. So be mindful, look out for opportunities coming your way. All right, 3 cards for the likely outcome. I just saw the Judgment card again. One more shuffle. 3 cards for the outcome. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, we got happiness, releasing burdens, justice. Hey, I love this. Oh shit, sorry. All right, we got abundance, happiness, fulfillment, ultimate happiness and fulfillment, joy, family bonds. This is loving, happy times, wish fulfillment, like all the good stuff. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's happiness, it's wish fulfillment, it's joy and happiness and overabundance. This is about releasing burdens, clearing your plate with responsibilities that aren't for you. Both of these talk about closing out a cycle, endings and new beginnings. With this in the reverse, for me personally right now, intuitively, it's releasing a burden. No, like it's like, because this is about hard work, drive, ambition and action, and like this could be like work that's oppressive, but in the reverse it could be like feeling guilty about it or something. But I feel like this is you releasing burdens, just like walking away. Like you could have viewed this as hard work, this conflicted situation, this 5 of Swords. In the past, I feel like maybe you view this, oh, this is hard work, this is just what needs to be done, right? I have to go through this because it's supposed to be a lot of work. And I think at this point you're realizing, no, I don't want to do this, and I'm not going to do this. It should be happy, it should be light, it should be fluffy, it should be warm and caring and fuzzy and cozy, not burdensome and heavy and hard and stressful. And I think you're releasing that, you're finding balance, there's equilibrium here. There's justice. There's a decision going in your favor. Something's working out in your favor. I want to know what this justice is. Libra energy. Something's working out in your favor. There's going to be balance established here. This is about a decision. Maybe this person's going to make a decision and it's going to work out in your favor. This indecisive person over here. One more shuffle. Show me justice, please. Let's see if I can get a jumper. Okay. Sorry, that was too soon. I just dropped those cards. Show me justice, please. Okay. Really? The Hierophant showed itself. That is Taurus, so maybe they're going to be choosing you, Taurus. Maybe that's the decision. I'm going to just pull a card because this is too difficult. I'm tapped in. I'm itching. 2 more shuffles. Maybe they're going to be choosing you, Taurus. Show me justice, please. Somebody's going to be working towards something, working hard on something, putting some energy, some time, and some effort in to some type of, towards some type of money or recognition, working on a relationship, maybe. This is, I don't know, because this is like a lack of courage, lack of, I don't know, maybe these are extra. I don't need these. Somebody's going to be working towards something. Let's see if I can get one more for justice. I'm sorry, I know that was a slightly misleading, but I don't think I was supposed to take those cards because I'm like, huh? What? What are we talking about? All right. Show me justice, please. Nice. Okay. Okay. What I get from this is somebody doesn't want to be foolish with this new opportunity, this new beginning, this new passionate start, this birth or transformation of something here. They're going to be making a decision, but they're working really hard towards possibly making the right decision or planning, because they don't want to take they don't want to make a foolish risk, or they want to, it's like they want to take a leap of faith, but they want to be wise about it. It's like they don't want to make an uncalculated step. So they're working towards, does that make sense? They're working towards, and this could be you too, you know, making decisions that benefit you, like not making foolish decisions, not just stepping blindly off the cliff, being more discerning. Let's go ahead and pull romance angels, because I'm confusing myself at this point. That's probably just for a few of y'all. But overall, justice for the likely outcome. Something is going to work out in your favor. There's going to be balance and equilibrium here. You're going to drop the burden and gain the happiness, for sure. Why am I doing that? Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Any messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter based on this spread? Any messages for Taurus? Romance angels are quiet. Nothing. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh shit. Okay. I feel like these have to do with each other, because this person is so indecisive and possibly misleading. They need to make the effort that does truly reflect what they want. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think it's creating, their imbalance is creating an imbalance within this situation. This is that unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah, not in that energy. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And I think you're just taking this situation as a learning experience. You're walking away and you're giving more love in the future. You're moving towards more love, more loving situations and connections in the future with the Three of Cups. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Some of you may have to walk away in order for this person to get out of this indecisiveness. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. A wedding. This situation involves marriage. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I don't think that these last few cards are going to apply to all of you. For some of you, it is a situation where it's going to lead to engagement, wedding, because it is your soulmate. And this is also my settle down card. This is really weird. If you watch twin flame readings, I've been seeing similar situations like this. So it could be like one of those soulmate situations where this is just a test within their relationship, and like if you pass, it's gonna close out this burdensome cycle and lead you to this. There's gonna be balance within the connection and harmony, and the decision will go in your favor, and it could very well involve getting your person. But it doesn't have to be. Either way, it does look like you are learning a lesson here, and you're just emotionally withdrawn from something that's not fulfilling to you and moving on to more harmonious more harmonious situations, and moving on to happiness and to things that are more emotionally fulfilling for you. But overall, it does look like a decision that's going to go in your favor. It's going to result in some happiness and some balance. So that's your reading, Taurus. I hope that resonates, and if it does, please comment and let me know. Please like, subscribe, and follow. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram. I'm just all over the place, Lord. All of my social media is below, as well as how to book a personal reading or donate to my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye, Taurus.